As long as it works.
Let's find out. Okay. IBL just went live. I hope that's me.
It should be.
It is. Okay.
I think it is,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. We're live. Okay. Yeah. Kia ora, Coach Cartor. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. I'm Black Sean. I'm with Izzy, and we don't have much time because the stream kind of just shat itself, and now we're a little behind schedule. The time's already hit on the hour, so the game is meant to be starting, but it's okay. I'm Black Sean. Yeah, I'm not going to introduce myself. Izzy, do you want to?
Hi, I'm Izzy. Not gonna do a big introduction, of course, but yeah, hi. I'm here again.
Alright, yeah, that's all we need. Again, still no Arby's. He's just never here. He's only caught up with one game so far, and that was like 2 weeks ago. He's about as good as showing up for these games as he is for his own team's games.
I mean, he does show up, but
Okay, are other teams
after we
ready?
play.
I can't ping them,
I
but I'm ready
did,
to just hop straight
I
in.
pinged the game ping, so people should come into stream soon.
But what about
And
the people who
then
need to
go
play
into
the game?
players. Yeah. It's Femme and Nocturnal, right?
Yeah.
Nocturnal.
And where's Suit? We don't have Suit for the stats.
Maps, smiley face.
Yeah, sorry for the lack of professionalism
There's Sue.
this time. Yeah, okay, we got Suit. Um, yeah, I apologize for having a lower quality entrance as compared to normal. We had a couple issues, but the stream is now up. It just had to be up at a little bit of a later time, and I figured the teams would rather me just start immediately for the sake of, getting things going, than, you know, just sitting there playing the fucking parkour warrior theme while the teams are just waiting.
I mean, getting right into it is not always a bad thing, so.
Yeah, you
At
gotta
least if
consider the
they
time first.
feel like joining map selection, because we're
Maybe we
not.
should join it first. Look, there's Fixie. We get. What up, Fixie? What up, Troy? What up,
OMG, hi.
Suitsat? Um, I don't even know anything about this game. I don't. I need to get the sheet up so I can figure out who's home. I think it's Femme Fatales though.
Yeah, they are home.
Yeah. Okay.
As
What
far
up,
as I'm
Femme
aware.
Fatales? You guys
Yo,
excited?
very excited.
Yeah, I know you are. You're not even. Okay, whatever. Fixie, Femme Fatales roster for the day.
We are playing with B, Marie, Apple, and Aqua, with Jojo as a sub.
All right. And Nocturnal.
It's me, Deeper, Monkey Neck, Cammy, and Eves.
All right. I'm trying to find your guys' game sheet. Do you even have one? We'll figure it out.
You might
Okay.
have.
We're
might
trying
have,
to make one right
created-
now.
You're trying to
We're
make one, yeah,
run
okay.
it.
At least it's on the way. Okay. Femme Fatales, your first ban.
We are gonna start off by banning Goldmine.
And Nocturnal, your first map ban.
Ban Watermill.
Okay. First map pick for Femme Fatales.
Mm, let me think for a second. I need to. This is like not going how we expected a map pick selection to go. Okay. We are stalling for time. Yeah, we're looking in prison.
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 Okay. And then Nocturnal's first map pick.
Now.
You said Canal.
Yeah.
Okay. And that leaves I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Haunted
Okay.
House, Paint Factory, or Slay.
Yeah, this is more like we imagined. And we're gonna take Haunted out of that selection.
And then Nocturnal, your second map ban.
Hold on. Okay, we're gonna ban Slay.
Pensley and
Ban
Paint
Slay.
Factory decider, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Do you guys know your party leaders as well?
It's me.
I'm not sure. It will probably be Aqua, but if not, I'll DM you in game.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. And good luck with the games. Motherfuckers. Alright, that's done. And now we are ready. Okay. This has 15 rounds written all over it. You see, Pony, you can say that all you want, but hasn't Nocturnal's not dropped around yet? Or, sorry, not dropped, they've definitely dropped around, not dropped a map yet? Or did they drop one to the tavern? You see, I need to work on my stats. I'm sure Suit could unmute and tell me in an instant, but I see, these things. Yeah, I dropped one to the tavern. Thank you, Glue. But it's a lose. I know that. This is Femme Fatales. Have they? Are Femme Fatales undefeated? I feel like they aren't, but
They're 2-1, I believe.
2-1. That's still a pretty good record. And this is, I think it's a Volcanic Division game, so it's not going to be the last time we see it. And it's also going to be a pretty bloody good one, I think, because you don't. This is just like, again, Femme Fatales and Nocturnals are two teams who a lot of the time their plan into whoever their opposition is just to try and win it by going in brute force, right? But the thing is, when you have two teams like that going against each other, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be good. Hence why I tried to beg to get into casting this one, but let me turn down the game music as well for you people. Okay. Oh, and welcome Suit Snap.
There we go.
Alright, let me cut the stream to... Oh, I haven't even changed anything on the stream. Here we go. Welcome to game 1, which is on some map. What was it? Prison?
It is on prison, yes.
Okay. Do we have a game sheet now as well? I want to bring that up.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's made.
Femme Fatales vs Nocturnals. Wicked. I think you missed Evie's on the lobby, right?
Oh my. I'll just put him there at the sub.
Yeah, okay. Because I think also Suit Snap needs to go into spectator and then we're good, right?
Yes. And
Alright.
then we're ready to go if the teams are ready.
Oh yeah.
fuck.
Oh yeah.
I just moved.
Nocturnal versus Femme Fatales. Hopefully a bloody good game, because I mean, the first thing I see in the chat is the entire chat saying that it should be a really good game. Lineups, we went through lineups, didn't we? I think it's just their entire A-Leagues, right? Or is JoJo not in the A-League? I think they still are, right? See, again, I don't know these kind of things. Let me bring up the rosters. I actually have to... No, it's just their entire A-League rosters. And game 1 going in, here we go. Let me get the thing up. Going into prison. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much, because my computer... I'm going to have to apologize, as my computer isn't as fast as I was expecting it to be going into this. So, my apologies if there is any lag or FPS drops or cutouts or whatever that may happen. Also, I didn't... Give me a second, I have to replay the thing so I can change the... so I can change the map thing. And we're going straight into the game where I don't have the outlines on. Oh, for the love
on
of Christ.
lime and Femme on red.
That's a shame. The red outlines aren't working. I'll get that done going after this. Okay.
And Monkey Nick pushing deep into...
Yeah, and shots on the
Femme's
side.
already
Aqua
on the
taking
inside.
one. Grouping from Lime team. Can't tell where red is because my thing's broken. But I'm blind as well. I'm blind again. Yeah, and yeah, Kami goes for that. Marie going for the trade. Deep's, it's going to be a 1v1 here. Orb connects, and Deep's down. There's a 1v1 here as well. Kyoi's in the webs. I'm levied. Apple is on 1. But Deep is also really low. And Aqua's going to go for a TNT cannon, but it's going to be seen. And it's going to have to be a 2v1. Deep is pretty low, and they could go for a mid play even. Oh, they're going for the 1v1 here first, but Kyoi wins it. So that puts Nocturnal a round ahead. And while I'm here, I need to figure out what is the issue with my... That would explain it. My keybinds keep resetting themselves, and the bloody social interaction screen is set to the same keybind as red highlighting.
Yeah, that is such a annoying problem.
So, easy fix. My apologies. That's round 1. Hopefully, we should be smooth sailing from now on. Not too many issues. And, yeah, that's round 1. Again, I saw a lot of, well, I didn't see a lot of grouping from the Femme Fatales because I could hardly see them. But when I did see them, they were quite well grouped. And then at that round, actually kind of just ended up going down to a lot of 1v1s. And whoever won their ones ended up taking home the round. And yeah,
still took all the 1v1s.
And to back up the stat that it did mainly just go down to 1v1s. 6 kills in that round. Not a single person got more than 1. It was a team ace for Nocturnals. Aqua got 1, Marie got 1. And that, I mean, yeah. If Nocturnals wins their 1v1s, then they're gonna win the round. That's how BattleBox works.
That's usually how BattleBox works, yes.
Plus, without a lot of healing on Prison, then a bad 1v1 is very crucial. Even if you manage to get out of a bad 1v1, one healing orb, being all you have on this map, is not ideal. So.
Not a lot of healing on this map.
Yeah, I don't even. Is there a Spark of Regen? I don't remember. I don't play enough BattleBox.
I didn't think so. No.
The Scrapper Kit has like a blindness or something. Okay.
I don't think there's any healing besides one healing.
Same colors. Lime Nocturnal, red Femme Fatales going into round 2, and we're actually able to see them now. Okay, we've got a pretty big push from Kyoy, and it's going to be seen by Apple, but Apple does take a shot in return from pretty much the whole map across. And B actually gets a shot on Deep, which I missed, but it gets the kill. There's a fight going on in this spawn, and it's going to be a massive one at that. And then Apple drops, Monkey Neck drops, and Aqua's in a pretty bad situation, probably going to fall to the TNT, and they are. But Marie tries to get in on the action, it doesn't go quite to plan. And yeah, Kami's gonna... Yeah, Kami wins that 1v1. And a 3k for Kami to put Nocturnal up 2-0 for that round. But again, it was still quite close in the terms of HP. A lot less 1v1ing there, clearly. A lot more team fighting. And that one team fight in the base. Despite that pretty high quality pick from B, which I didn't end up seeing. But I can only assume it must have been great.
No, me neither. I was on the other side. That just happened completely on a different side of the map.
But I mean, it shows how Nocturnal planned that out. The second Deep dropped, Nocturnal were grouped as a 3 for the entirety of the rest of the round. And just took on everything as a group. And they took a 3v3, I think it was, in the Femme Fatales spawn. And they ended up taking that... they left that victorious, and they ended up taking home the round as who was it? Was it B? Yeah, B could not clutch the 2v1. Nocturnals are up 2-0. Right now, not looking exactly to be the 15 rounder everyone hoped it was going to be, but Femme Fatale still might be able to pull it back a little. They've done it before in the last Femme Fatales game that I casted, if I recall correctly. Against the Tavern.
Against Tavern?
Well...
I'm gone.
Deep asking for 2 minutes, and We're going straight in. Never mind. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we might be having to take a short break after the map is finished, but no issues for the moment. He's toggling. Good one, Monkey Neck. That's what we like to see. Depends what teams end up going first. It is the very first. Oh, I need to do all this. There we go. God, bloody hard keybinds, I tell you. Alright, going into round 3. Nocturnal only need one more to take the map. Nocturnal is orange. Femme Fatales is green. And Kyoe is a madman. Going straight in as a 2. And there's actually a 2v, seemingly 2v1 over there. Another 2v1 over here. B is looking to get some bow shots. Almost gets Monkey Nick. There's a lot of pressure on mid at the moment. A lot of orbs going in. Livy and Blind. The one heal goes and it actually ends up hitting 3 people, but Monkey Nick drops to Apple, B drops to Kami, but Marie is looking for the trade. Looks like they're gonna get it. Oh, they do not. Kami lives, but Aqua gets the shot in. And Kyoe shoots Apple. It's gonna have to be a 1v2 from Aqua, and it looks like they're not just going to fill, or are they? No, they are, right? Yeah, there you go.
They are, yeah.
You can't be slacking on the middle of the map when it comes down to situations like that. A lot of things going on in there. Lots of shots, lots of mid pressure, and just a whole bunch of util, and I've been kicked out the game. Is that meant to happen?
Oh, no.
What just happened?
Sorry. I just left the game.
Oh.
So you apparently as one did as well. Just to avoid queuing, because I don't.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, did they all leave the game? Is that what happened?
No.
I don't know these
to
things.
view
Anyway,
queuing,
a lot of kills from Kami, putting Nocturnal up 3-0 in that map, meaning they take map 1, they take Prison, which was the Femme Fatales pick. But it was close every single round. The health margins were not small. Oh, no, sorry, they were not big. They were small, and wait, whatever, you get the point, right? It was close. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
It was close. That's the conclusion, okay? And I mean, you really would have thought that Kami would have died a lot earlier there. Well, not a lot earlier, but in terms of the situation of the game, Kami not dropping when they seemingly should have dropped meant that that round almost kind of shifted. Because Kami drops there, it's a 1v2 for Kyoe, but instead it ended up being a 1v2 for Aqua, and it didn't go. And I mean, fair enough. Nocturnal just Kyoe every single round just ran it full on straight in and hoped for the best. And I mean, it ended up working. They took their ones and they win. They take their team fights and they win. They jump into the middle and just Hail Mary for it. And Nocturnal still win. We saw 3 completely different round situations there. And while they were all close, Nocturnal did come out on top for all of them. And Femme Fatales are not going to be happy that they lost Prison. Because now it's Canal. And I mean, we've definitely seen Nocturnal on Canal before, and it is not a pretty sight. Maybe if you love the art of death, it's a pretty sight, but in terms of if you're on the opposition, if you're the Femme Fatales, they're gonna really need to put up something if they want to try and take down Nocturnal on Canal.
One of the best maps for Nocturnal, it seems.
Yeah,
Playing
definitely.
very well this season so far in Canal. They're
This
good
is
to go, so we can queue. Canal.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's gonna keep
very
going.
much not where the Femme Fatales wanted to be after 3 rounds, but
Probably very confident in Prison as well, because they have done very well.
yeah, they have.
Prison.
I remember them taking out, of course, the 3-0 sweep against the Tavern in one of the highlight IBL games of the season, I should say. Of course, with Aqua doing the 1v4 with the TNT, and leading that towards, while still a close, 3-0 sweep on Prison. So they've done it before against another very dominant A-League team, being the Tavern. There was nothing saying that they couldn't do it again, except one thing saying that they couldn't do it again, and that was Nocturnal. They showed up, they went 3-0, and now they're going to have to claw it back against the map pick if they want to bring it to map 3.
A very scary map, yes.
And I don't want to make any
Nocturnal
conclusions as a
is
caster, of course. I'm not here to say these things, but I've seen Nocturnals. I'm not gonna disregard Femme Fatales here, of course, but just by looking at how Nocturnal have played Canal before, it looks like it's gonna be favorable. We'll say that. It'll be favorable.
It will be very hard.
For Nocturnal.
It will be very hard to beat them. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But
That
they
is
might be able to pull
definitely
it
for
off.
sure.
I'm not one to like.
Yeah. Of
exclude
course,
anything.
it's the IBL. We can't rule out any possibilities. Literally anything can happen.
Possible.
And maybe we'll even see an upset just in this round. Going into round 1 for Canal, we have Nocturnal on orange and Femme Fatales on yellow. And I'm not sure if this is a read or both players or both teams going for 4 to the right, which is usually an aggressive play to try and force a fight against the enemy team. But they end up just resorting to the bow fight. And a couple shots do end up landing. Choi is
Fury
lower,
on one
Kami is
here.
lower, and looking for a heal on Choi, and it goes. Femme Fatales look relatively healed except for B. Oh,
still wants
B
to get shot down.
ends up not getting healed in the end and getting
Not
shot by
getting
deep
healed.
through the cracks. Choi is going solo as a sharpshooter on the side. Another heal's going to have to connect, and it
The
looks
rest
like
of
they're
the
just going to
team's
go for a
getting mid
midfill.
right now. They have a lot of mid control.
No, Apple's going to push up on the midfill.
Managing
And
to-
now, look at who's got mid control. It is Femme Fatales. And it's going down to the last second. Apple actually gets the pick
They might
on
get
deep.
knocked off, yeah.
And Alqua's just going to look at mid and no, gets hit off. It's not going to go. I respect the Livy attempt there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't end up happening in the
A
Femme
lot of
Fatales
switching mid
favor.
control there.
But
That went every other way, but
again,
in the end, in favor. of
that
them.
wasn't as dominant as you would have expected from Nocturnal. You would have expected, as you've seen, just them before, just jumping in and ending up coming out flawless, right? That was closer than it would have seemed. If B lived that, it might have been really good
They might-
because it was a really impressive showing that Femme Fatales managed to go from practically in the dumps in a 3v4 to on mid pressuring it. They
Yeah.
literally swapped who had mid control in the matter of 5 seconds. They just
Yeah, there
couldn't
was
hold
very
their
much switching around of mid control there. Went every other way, so
Mm.
quite
So-
impressive still.
that was a good showing from Femme Fatales. They just couldn't make the last step forward, and I mean they all ended up carking it at the end of it. Apple did end up getting 1 kill, but it ended up being a double for EVs on the map debut, given that he actually wasn't here the last round. Ended up subbing in for Monkey Nick, and is now putting up the double kills. Kami now on 7 kills, I believe. Very, very, very strong showing from them. Will they keep it up going into this round? We have Femme Fatales on orange and Nocturnal on yellow. And look now, Femme Fatales waits to see which side that Nocturnal was going. Shows you that the split from the last round really turned this into a mental game. We have someone camping beneath a boat, it seems. This is Marie. Now going for a possible flank on the team. I don't think they know. And look, they're going to make a distraction. B's going in. They looks like they're going to go for B. No, they managed to get deep off. There's the water cobweb strat. Femme Fatales has a lot of dominance here. And Apple's going straight in. Almost gets Koi, but drops. B's now going in, and they're going for the fill. One block. Can they get it?
One block.
They do not. It was so close. Maybe if Femme Fatales just looked for an extra even half of a second, that goes in their favor. But they don't. It went down to the very, very last moment of that round.
Again, a lot of trades, a lot of individual 1v1s being taken there.
Yeah.
A lot of kills dropping.
I'm not sure what made the difference there, but I think the Femme Fatales have been in situations before. I think it was their team, at least. I'm trying to recall something here. But I think the Femme Fatales have been in situations before where they have filled 8 blocks and then gone on to just try and take the rest of the kills as they come, and then end up filling. I'm not sure if that was their plan there, but they really should have just gone for all 9. That
very risky play to.
Yeah, that shows you what happens, because
blocks.
it did look like when they had 8 blocks in, completely looking. If you completely forget about the state of the middle there, and how many blocks they had placed, it still looked like Femme Fatales was winning that round just based on health and positioning and whatever. But
yeah,
I'm not sure if they thought that meant that they were going to take home that round regardless, and they only filled 8, or if they genuinely just misplayed filling the 9th, messed it up or something. It's
on Canal you don't become too overconfident because it can switch around in a second.
Yeah, it really can. We saw it
like
last round even, when they got all the mid control. It just didn't end up going in their favor, of course. But I mean,
you saw in round 1 how easily mid control can be switched around, so it is just within 5 seconds you just lost it. So sometimes you don't hesitate.
Femme Fatales really needed that win. They really needed that, because they could have been equal. They could have been equal, and having the mental boost of knowing that they can win a round on Canal would help as well. Instead, now they are needing to win 3 in a row. They know they can do it. They had the strats with the flank and the distractions and whatever. Are they going to pull it out again and actually manage to get a round in? Red is Femme Fatales, Nocturnal is green, possible map point. Again, it's a 2-2 split for Nocturnal, very risky. They end up just swapping over to the same side. B takes a shot, and Apple takes a shot, but now they've healed. More mid dominance from Nocturnal. Probably could just rush in if they wanted to, but of course they're not going to. They're going to take their shots, and that means that B ends up dropping. But Koi and Deep are very low. The heal does land. And Kami's fighting ghosts and ends up taking another shot. I think there was another heal that just went for the Femme Fatales. Now, here goes the Nocturnal jump. There drops another. There drops another. And there drops another. A flawless on the last round of the last map of the game. And that means that Nocturnal sweep Femme Fatale 6-0. Not exactly what the chat seems to be hoping for.
I don't think what you have been hoping for either.
Yeah, I can't say that I was. That was fair play to Nocturnal. Fair play. To be fair, that last round there that we just saw was definitely the it was the round which was the least close out of all of them. That one did have genuine contention for who was sorry, that one didn't really have genuine contention for who was going to win
all
that.
of them before that genuinely.
But the ones before those were all very close.
Yeah.
And had that one extra block gone, then the dreams would still be alive for Femme Fatales, and they wouldn't have to carry the fact that they had been 6-0'd by Nocturnals going into their next games, and of course the next game against Nocturnals for whenever that happens. It's a bit of a shame to be 6-0'd, of course. They still played well, but this just shows that, yeah, Nocturnal really can't lose. Nocturnal are a scary force. And it is looking like they are just going to run away with the Volcanic division with how they've been playing some of these games. They've dropped Femme Fatales, they've dropped the Tavern. Mind you, their game against the Tavern was very close, and Femme Fatales took a victory against the Tavern just recently. But they ended up 6-0ing Femme Fatales. That was a performance. It really was a performance, because you start this looking at the game and it's like, I mean, this really can go either way. Of course, Nocturnal is going to be the favorite to win because of just their insane stat line with how they've been winning all their games, how hardly any of them have been close.
Undefeated, of course.
This again just helps to reinforce that. This just reinforces that Nocturnal are not planning on losing anytime soon, and their threats may be some of the people in the Coastal Division, being possibly Cooking with Grease or Hang 10, I think will be the two teams which will put up the biggest opposition against Nocturnals, because they are running away with their Volcanic Division games at the moment. It's like they can't lose. It really is like they can't lose, because they just aren't losing.
Scripted, isn't it?
Yeah, you do wonder, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Of course, at the end of the day, I mean, IBL's all about entertainment, and I just have to look forward towards these matches and things like that. What we're queuing up. People aren't ready for the rat comeback.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys could be doing better. Rat tactics.
Hey, I do genuinely think that's something that I've been thinking about, but it's the start of the season. A lot of teams have new compositions they need to try out, like new team members. It's always going to be kind of a rough start, especially in a league such as IBL. Some teams just, if they have people that play together before, it's just a lot easier to get like started up. So I just think that some teams kind of need to find a way to go and kind of need to find what works for them.
Yeah, of course.
Which gives some teams a bit of an advantage, but I do think a lot of teams can come back from that, and that games further into the season will be very much exciting.
Yeah.
Maybe some 15 rounders in there, because I do think teams can.
Have we had one yet? Have we had a 15 rounder this season?
I think we were close, but it was a B-League game.
B-League game? Okay, so it doesn't matter. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and fight for some of the games this weekend. I'm not sure. I need to check what's going on this weekend. Let's take a look. Are there any screamers? Let's take a look at the schedule. And if I see a screamer, Chan, I know you're in the chat. I'm fighting for them. Okay. If I look at what is it? IBL Season 2 schedule. Friday, Hang 10 Serpentine. Hey, I'm just saying.
Guys,
I'm
it's
just
official.
saying. Oh, and I can't cast the ones the next day, like Serpentine Rat Tactics, because I'm playing in the session. Unless you stop the session in between Arbenheimers versus Darkness. I mean, surely, right? Come on.
I mean, surely there's some games you can cast.
Yeah, there are some. I'll try to take the session on Friday.
Hello.
Hey, Chan.
Yeah, you can take as many as you want.
Thanks, Chan.
Just letting you know, you can take as many as you want. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, I'll be calling the first shots. I'll be calling shotgun on some of those games.
Yeah, you get first dibs no matter what.
Oh yeah.
From the commissioner himself, you get first dibs.
I'll be remembering that one for the future. Okay.
For sure.
But yeah, very well played to the Nocturnals, of course, coming home with that one, 6-0. Sure, they'll be very happy with that. Femme Fatales again. Don't shouldn't be too sad because it was a close game, of course. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's just going to be, it's just another game, right? They'll play more and they'll win more, they'll lose more, right? I can't say the same for Nocturnal because they'll win more. Will they lose more? Maybe not. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. But to look at some of the stats there, Kami drops 10. Kami drops 10 kills and 2 deaths. Not sure what they were for Prison, where they got most of their kills, I believe. But Canal, they were healer. So another healer masterclass from Kami, similarly to their debut performance, if I remember correctly. And then Koi going 5-1, Deeper 4-3, and then Eevee's 3-0 on the last map, and Monkey Nick was on the first map, went 1-3. And then, sadly, Femme Fatale's stat line, I mean, they're never going to look great when you lose 6-0, right? Aqua with a 3-5, Marie with a 3-6, Apple with a 2-6, and B with 1-6. So, there are your stats, and I mean, it was not only did Nocturnal run away with that one, straight going through with like rounds and that, they also nearly got every single kill. They only ended up not killing Aqua once, which was, I think, when they knocked them off in that round in Canal, and they just couldn't make it back. So it was almost a complete sweep in kills even. Shows you the dominance of Nocturnal, I guess. Oh wait, yeah, Nocturnal. Shit, I've been calling them Nocturnals the whole stream, haven't I? See, it just makes more sense. Whatever. Congratulations to Nocturnal, of course. And what up, Kami? Let me get the F1 cinematic. This is the Kami MVP cinematic. Put this one in the in the Twitter post.
Putting this one in, yeah.
Checking the drip. Kami, the
Making a
10-2
little promo
healer
video.
masterclass.
Healer Massacre.
So yeah, that is that, and I guess that's going to have to conclude the stream. I don't have anything on the games to watch section, but I can tell you what's going to happen tomorrow. I just couldn't be asked to put it down. We have 2 practically consecutive games tomorrow, and both of which include Team Z and the Strikers, which are the A-League and B-League teams for, well, the Strikers. And the first one will be at 5:15 EST, so just about a bit after when this one started. It will be Team Z taking on Mousetrap, which is the Rat Tactics B-League team, of course. They are yet to lose a B-League game, and they seem to be putting up a very dominant performance in the B-League. So, will they keep going? Well, I mean, take a look. And 45 minutes later,
Hopefully
the
so.
A-League team will also be taking on another team which is yet to lose. Looking pretty rough for the Strikers with their matchups. They'll be having their game, I think their first of 2, against Cooking with Grease. Another undefeated team, of course. That's kind of just unfortunate, eh? Will the Strikers be able to get their first win in the A-League or the B-League, I think? Have they got did they get a B-League win?
Let's see. Let's go to the team standings real quick. They have not, as of now.
Okay.
No.
So, yeah, as of now, we have 2 teams which have yet to win versus 2 teams which are yet to lose. Of course, we're not going to make any conclusions. We're not here to do that. We're here to just tell you, go watch the games, see how they pan out, and, I mean, I'm sure, at the end of the day, IBL's all about having a bit of fun while playing some Battle Box, so...
Having fun playing Battlebox with friends.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mousetrap and Cooking with Grease will have a lot of fun. Anyway, I can't say. Thank you for watching the stream, and have a good rest of your day, and hopefully have a better day tomorrow when there's more games to watch. Hopefully, not all 6 now. See you guys later.